on thirds last year. Steps up, throws, and he's got Fuller, and that's a first down. Just right on his fingertips, and he got the ball back in before he went running out of bounds. Here we go, first down and 10 at the Aggie 47. Screen right, Swope trying to go outside. He gets back to the 47-yard line. On the ground, it's Michael again. Got some blocking there in front of him. One of those blocking was Patrick Lewis. He got it across midfield. Swope's total offense, he's got 5 receptions, and he's got 6 receptions, 5 runs. We're going to throw the ball. That's Swope again.
That's another one.
All right, he's got another catch, and that's a first down. Third down, it goes to the 41-yard lines.
Here we go.
First down play. Handoff, get about 5 yards. Then we'll go Kristen Michael. He goes to just shy of 5, so he goes to the 37-yard line. Second down play. And it's an end around coming back to this side. There's Wachaku, and he kind of lost his balance there as he hit the 35. Look at the yard line trip. OU number 7. Utah State giving them all they want. Here is a cutback. That's Cyrus again to the 30-yard line. That's a first down pickup. That was 3rd and 2. So seen some great footwork tonight. A lot of these Aggies playing offense. Single setback, straight handoff at Cyrus. Somebody had a hand on him. He broke that first tackle, and he will get about 3 yards there to the 26-yard line. This one pretty much in favor of A&M here at 41-7 in the fourth quarter. Oh, Gerard's looking around. Now he's decided to run with the ball, and he will slide into second base as he goes down at the 22-yard line.
He hadn't really tried to run very much tonight, which is a good thing.
Third downs tonight, A&M 10 of 16. A throw and a catch. 15, cutback inside, rolls down at shy of the 10-yard line. It's a first and 10 outside the 10-yard line for A&M. Like a quarterback draw. It's Gerard. Somebody rolled over in there. Actually, went airborne. Jake Matthews has replaced Brian Thomas and Luke Jokel. We have 2 freshman tackles out there right now. Play action, lofting one, going end zone, touchdown. That's Texas A&M, and that's Jeff Fuller.
Boy, that's a nice touch on the football. Corner route to Jeff Fuller, and he laid it in there beautifully.
How often do you think they work on that?
Well, they do that every day, but Gerard has gotten better and better throughout this ball game. He's had a few throws that were behind the receivers, but boy, this quarter he's been right on the money. This is a corner route to Jeff Fuller running away from the defender, and it's a perfect throw right over the shoulder.
It's 59.6% of his throws last year. And tonight, Ray Scott's listening in Greenville, South Carolina tonight. John Knauer in San Antonio. Hello, John. Blake Howard's listening in Clyde, Texas. Here's the kickoff at the 5, the return, SFA. Spilled and goes across the 25 at the 26-yard line. First down and 10, SFA. The Aggies lead it 48-7. Got 11 and a half to go. And they've changed quarterbacks, and a first-time guy now in the game. This is Brady Attaway. So he gets the handoff, and he will show a shotgun here on first down and 10. The SFA 38-yard line. On the ground, Aggs, that'll be a loss on the play. You're right. Second down and 12, 10:35 to go in the game. Aggs lead 48-7. Throws off balance, hit, and maybe a yard on that. Caught by Chris Lott. They're putting a lot of new people in there. Terrence Frederick made that tackle. You know, let me ask you a question here, Dave. They're trying to get used to this 3-4. So I guess you want to get as much experience for these guys that are your starters as you possibly can, but then you start to work in some of the backups. But
exactly,
that's a fine line I guess you have to work, because you've got to get some experience for some of these guys.
Well, and you keep Hunter and Terrell in there because they're short at safety anyway, and those guys are veterans, and other than Terrell, they need to work.
They're bringing the house on the new guy, and he. Third down and 16. Moved it back to the 32-yard line. Dancing, throwing out in the flats, left side. 3 Aggies are right there on him. Maybe a couple of yards. Askew has checked in now, and he is back deep. to return this punt. Punt's away. It's going to go, we got a flag down as the play developed. Came off this sideline. The ball rolled out of bounds. Tannehill's going to check in at quarterback now.
Your quarterback for the Aggies, number 17, Ryan Tannehill.
And that Bradley Stevens at the tailback.
Yeah, Stevens will get a handoff from Tannehill. So Tannehill now getting some work. The junior out of Big Spring. Got a yard on that carry by Stevens. 2nd down and 9. Time 8:14. A&M leads 48-7. And he just threw it, and that's a catch. Is that Steve? Oh, man. Broke some tackles and lost his balance. Matthews, Villavicencio, Baker, Klink, and Scales are all in the offensive line now for A&M. Here's 1st down and 10. And Stevens again, 2 to the 35-yard line. Taking a lot of time off that huddle clock. Under center goes Tannehill. Going to throw out in the flats. It's Kendrick McNeil, and he gets a good chunk right there. He got 5 yards, maybe 6. They're down in a couple here. 29-yard line. SFA is into the field. Stevens, that's a 1st down. He will net the 25-yard line. Again, a high-powered offense in SFA that put up great numbers last year. They got 55 plays, 205 yards. And Stevens turning the corner on the right side. Somebody jumped on his back. That's a 1st down play. Got 3 to the 22-yard line. So almost tripped up. That's Stevens again. He got a yard to the 22-yard line. 3rd down play at the 22. Wanted to throw a screen, turn, now he throws it the other way. And they had a man right there on top of Swope as he caught that ball. And he got maybe a half yard. We wish you well. Thank you for your email. Hope your daughter's going to be okay. Going to run a play on 4th down. And they'll throw, and it's off the hands of Swope. Might not have been enough for a 1st down, so it goes incomplete. And on downs, the Aggies will turn it over. 2nd down, 18. Ball back at the SFA 13. And a throw, and that's a catch, and that's going to be a 1st down. Good play right there. Ball was caught by Ryan Gamble.
That's the 2nd time they've tried that with that little play action fake and then the quick slant. They've been effective on it both times.
There's a throw, and that's a catch. Good open field tackle right there. Throwing his body was Blaine Cheatham. But it's meaningless here with 3:17 to go in the game, and the Aggies up 48-7. But at the same time, you want those guys out there to do a good job. Screen here to the right side. There's a good job.
That's excellent.
At the 40-yard line, that's Caleb Russell. Garrett Williams of Stephen F. Austin. Oh, they had movement on the right side.
They sure did.
Second down,
Are they
15.
out in the field hunting doves?
Yeah, like earlier. In a shotgun, pumps once, throws. Ooh, I thought we were going to pick right there. They are 3 of 14 on 3rd down efficiency. Brady Attaway now at the quarterback position. Legal procedure.
Thousand Islands, that sounds like a dressing.
Maybe that's where it comes from. Back at the 50, shotgun, throw. Guy way back there behind the line of scrimmage will develop that for about 8 yards. He had 1 snap at UTEP. He's had 1 play in his college career. His transfer from UTEP. Rolling right, throwing the ball. Juggled. Did he hang on to it? He did. Caught it and went to his knees. It's a minimal pickup on 4th down.
7-yard slant, Jeff Fuller. Okay.
Come back, and A&M's going to run a play on 1st down and 10 from their 38-yard line. A handoff to Bradley Stevens.
Until they have to come up and run a play.
Chase Doobie he's got a chance to play. He's in the offensive line right now. We go with 2 tights. There's Bradley dancing over some folks, and he's going to get about 5 or 6 yards. He's to the 44-yard line. And that will be the last play of the game. They'll not snap it again. Huddle clock will not start. Down to 28 seconds, and A&M starts off with a 48-7 win here tonight over SFA. 20 points in the first half, 28 points in the second half. SFA got their only points in the second quarter. And the Aggies ran 99 plays. That last play was 99. 539 yards tonight. And limiting SFA to 266.
That's your ball game.
And Dave,
Final score.
just before our break, kind of your overall impressions.
I think they did what they needed to do. We talked about them playing smart defense. I think they did that exactly. And I also said that if they won the turnover battle, they'd win the game, and they were +2 in turnovers. I think it was an excellent effort for their first game. The running game looked really good, particularly in the second half. They corrected their problems in the red zone and got it in the end zone. Overall, a very, very good effort for the Aggies tonight.
Gabe, far right.
How pleased were you and Ryan Swope's effort today, and how the different ways you're able to use them?
I thought Ryan played well. He was able to catch a lot of the swing passes on those little bubbles that we throw. It's part of a run. You have a run called, and if they don't cover down, you try to make them play honestly. And they would try and cheat the box so they would have more population and be able to defend the run. So I thought he did a nice job, made some people miss. So he did well.
Mike, what about the defense tonight overall? There's been a lot of talk about the new defensive coordinator and a lot of excitement about that. Can you just evaluate how the defense performed overall and maybe what it means more than just tonight?
Well, we have a long way to go on offense, defense, and special teams, and we're continuing. We played 9 freshmen tonight, as opposed to 18 last year. So we played 9 freshmen, so that was a plus. We got a lot of guys in this game. A lot of those guys on defense. We had a couple of junior college kids in there. Actually, 3 junior college kids on our defense, with Bass being one of those, Coriel Judy and Jonathan Mathis. But I thought they tackled well. I thought they ran hard to the football. I was pleased with their effort. We talk about having fanatical effort, and I thought at times I saw really great effort. And some of those gang tackles. We had some big hits as well, which was nice to see. But we still